So we were in the middle of my wife's birthday celebration and I said it. The 5 magical words. Let's go to Louis Vuitton. And boom, here it is, $4,000 later, LV Lovers, the new fragrance from Louis Vuitton. To be fair, the fragrance was only $320, so you don't have to get that outrageous. All right, let's just go ahead and get to the good stuff. In my personal opinion, Louis Vuitton just has a way of making everything feel luxurious. Even this presentation is super simplistic, but everything about this just feels so much better than a plastic bag from Macy's. Plus, the LV Lovers bottle looks amazing. The bottle was crafted with this unique glow designed to reflect light, so it almost looks like a work of art in your hands. But does it smell any good? I believe LV Lovers was the first fragrance released under the creative direction of Pharrell Williams, and when I think about it, this one just really lines up with everything that's been released under his creative direction so far. Although Pharrell had the vision for this fragrance, Jacques Belletrud really was the one who brought this to life because he's the master perfumer behind this thing. Now, if that name doesn't ring a bell, think of legendary fragrances like Bulgari Aqua Amara, think Bulgari Tiger, think Pacific Chill, Ombre Nomad, and Afternoon Swim. LV Lovers was made to capture the essence of sunlight, so it's really just love and life all in a bottle. But what does any of that mean? Let's give it a spray to figure it out. Woo. On first spray, this thing is just wow. And every time I smell this fragrance, after a spray, I think the same thing. On first spray, you get a really fresh take on ginger, immediately followed by this whiff of galbanum, which has really brought through some of this earthy bitterness to the overall composition. To me, immediately this one comes off as a masculine fragrance. It's woody, it's earthy, and it also has this ruggedness to the fragrance, but there's also this smooth nature to the overall fragrance that just really smooths and mellows things out a bit. Now, as I mentioned, there are some key notes here, and that first one happens to be the ginger. That pulls through this really unique take of freshness. Oftentimes, perfume companies try to do this by pulling in bergamot or some type of other citrus, but this ginger really hits the spot. That galbanum brings in some vibrant green nature here, and then that base is really where you get some of those wood nuances that are alive and well. There's sandalwood and cedarwood here that just really round out that woody base. Now, the combination of these fragrance notes isn't just about smelling good, which it does, it's really about feeling energized and centered. As it settles down, it turns into this warm, woody cedarwood, but there's also still this vibrant nature that just pops off to the skin, almost like a ray of sunshine. And I need to be careful when I say that, because oftentimes when we think of that, you might think of sunshine being sweaty and salty. That's not what you get with this. Imagine standing in a sunlit forest with a vibrant, fresh breeze. The local wildlife is having this gentle symphony, and then below you at the ground level, it's really just warm and woody. That's exactly what you get with this fragrance. Again, the initial burst of ginger is top tier. It's super refreshing, it's vibrant, but the overall fragrance here is really just warm, inviting, enjoyable, but most importantly, it's luxurious. Personally, I don't think the true appreciation for lovers really comes in until you're about 30 to 45 minutes into wearing this one. Yes, it's true, I sprayed this fragrance and immediately I needed it, but because of what we were doing and checking out things within the store, determining what else we were going to purchase, that's when the true decision was made, and even the missus said I had to have it. That's where the beauty of this fragrance comes in, is 30 to 45 minutes in. So I know what you're thinking, yo B, I hear you, but is Lovers for me? In my opinion, it's for the guy who wants to stand out. The guy who values sophistication and quality and is not afraid to be himself. Soft masculinity is the term that immediately comes to mind for me with this one. It's for the guy who's into cars but may not necessarily want to change the oil. It's for the guy who wants a green yard but prefers to hire someone to do the work. In my opinion, people who gravitate to this fragrance first are probably going to be those who might be more aligned to Pharrell than Pusha T. Both men, both for the same place, but both take a really different approach to life. That said, I'm not saying that you won't align with this fragrance if you more so take that hard work approach to life. I just think that for those who prefer to hire people to do those things, this one's a no-brainer. Think about it like this. If you ever heard the term, I'm a lover, not a fighter, this is for the ones who chose to be a lover first before putting those dukes up. Plus, with Pharrell being from Virginia, the name Lovers perfectly aligns with Virginia's state motto, Virginia is for lovers. So this was really a decent nod to his upbringing and the overall creative approach. So there you have it. The new Louis Vuitton LV Lovers fragrance is an amazing blend of love, life, sophistication, and luxury. And before you ask, because I know someone will, I have Pacific Chill, and I know many people love Pacific Chill, but personally, I would go with LV Lovers over Pacific Chill any day. It's been a while since I gave you a traditional fragrance review, so if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments and smash that like button. Have you tried LV Lovers, or are you planning to pick it up? If you enjoyed this video, then click here to see what happened when I picked up new fragrance releases with 1-star reviews.